Of course, you know my website is. Hi, this is Rosa Koire. I'm the author of Behind the Green Mask, UN Agenda 21. And of course, you know my website is Democrats Against UN Agenda 21.com. And I'm making this video because a lot of times people want to know, well, who is doing Agenda 21? Who's making it happen? And we know that we all recognize some of the names. ICLEI, the International Council on Local Environmental Initiatives, which of course partners with your town and runs those climate action plans for your town, and actually is engaged in creating a sort of a parallel governance system. Okay, so let's just take a look at some other partners in this. Who else is making this happen besides ICLEI, besides the UCLG, which is United Cities and Local Governments, uclg.org, which is 240,000 cities are members, about maybe 70% of the population of the earth, as they claim, and 140 countries. But we're not going to talk about them, even though they're a big player and they get your government involved in creating governance and actually excluding you while making it look like you're part of the plan. You're such a great partner. So what's this all look like? It looks like big money corporations, big money foundations, because a lot of these big corporations have pledged to give up a lot of that money. They're looking real good, those Buffetts and Gates and all those super wealthy people, Bezos and Zuckerberg. They look so good because they're going to give their money to charity. Well, what kind of charities do the Bill and Hillary Clinton Foundation, the Clinton Global Initiative, what kind of things did they give their money to? Well, a lot of it has to do with making it look like you are supporting all of these plans, when we know, don't we, that we're not supporting these plans, and that in fact these plans are working against us, making human beings the enemy. So we're going to take a look at, just briefly right here, just for another couple of minutes, we're going to look at the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation. And of course, those of you who use an HP computer or know about HP, that's Hewlett Packard. And Bill Hewlett was one of the developers, one of the partners in the HP Corporation. William and Flora Hewlett were husband and wife, and they took some of that money, a lot of that money that they made off of the HP computer company, and they put it into this philanthropic foundation. Aren't they great? So what do they use it for? Well, here's one thing we're going to look at, which is collaborative governance, a guide for grant makers. Okay, grant makers. So this isn't a guide for you to look at. This is a guide for other grant giving foundations to take a look at and to say, hey, you guys, this is what we should be giving money for. So, what's collaborative governance? They go through this. I think you really, please do take a look at this thing, okay? Hewlett.org. You're going to look at its collaborative governance. Just look that up. You're going to find it. What is collaborative governance? Basically, that's where they fund consultants to do those charrettes and those meetings that you go to in your city that make it seem like this plan is your plan, right? This is your plan. These are Delphi technique plans. These are groups of citizens, people who get together who don't know that they're being played by a bunch of consultants. Well, a lot of the seed money for those consultant groups comes from the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation. Now, granted, no pun, the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation spends an awful lot of money on reproductive issues, on population issues. They are looking to reduce the population of the planet. They are a big pusher of Agenda 21, of course. This is all United Nations Agenda 21. So they're going to tell you how it works. How does collaborative governance work? And they're going to basically let you know that the way it works is that they manipulate you. Okay, so let's just take a look at something else here. This is the history of Envision Utah, which did get seed money from the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation. And this is one of the first big this is put out by the EPA, the United States United States agency, the Environmental Protection Agency, right? So they partner, these are public-private partnerships, partnering with philanthropies and with government and with consultants, nonprofits, foundations to make your town into a smart growth haven, right? To make it so that you're going to be living in a smart growth unit, and yeah, that's all your plan, right? You're so cool. So you want to take a look at Envision Utah, because Envision Utah was actually one of the primary and first groups that was a partnership between government and actually private corporations to make smart growth happen. And of course, the EPA is a partner in Smart Growth Network, which is a public-private partnership. So you want to take a look at this, and you want to see how they tell you right here how they manipulate populations, what they do to make it look like it's all your idea, right? Okay, so then let's take a look at, just for the heck of it, at a few of the ways that the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation make money, give money, grants. This is the United Nations Foundation, which received in March of 2021 $1.5 million. It's the United Nations Foundation for the Global Partnership for Sustainable Development Data. This is from the Hewlett.org website, where they tell you who they give grants to, and they sure give a lot of grants. They've given over $1 billion in grants. And if you go to Wikipedia, which you can hold your nose and do that, you're going to find where up to 2016, where they've given the majority of their money has gone to population policies, programs, and reproductive health, as they call it, abortion, and government and civil society. That one is particularly interesting to me because that is really what they're doing. They are funding these groups, these public-private partnership groups that seem to you to be just some local group. I'm telling you that this money can go to your local neighborhood association. Can you believe it? Your neighborhood association. People who are literally in your neighborhood make you feel like you're an idiot if you don't want to support that cool plan for the center of your town. But in fact, it's the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation. It's the Clinton Global Initiative. It's the Rockefeller Foundation, the Ford Foundation, ICLEI, the International Council on Local Environmental Initiatives. It's the International City and County Managers Associations. These are the groups that are making this plan happen, the plan of United Nations Agenda 21, because global collaborative governance is a new level of social political engagement. What does that mean? It means it creates a social and political engagement that looks like you're involved, and in fact, you are not involved. You are not the community unless you agree with these plans, and these plans are designed to corral you into these islands of human habitation. Don't be fooled, don't be manipulated. This is the way these plans are designed. So that's for you, that's for just for today. And hey, you know what? All of us working together can fight this. There's a lot of money there, but you know what? We're not stupid. We're real smart, we've gotten hip, and we're going to get this information out to each other. Don't fall for these charrettes. Don't fall for these workshops that are teaching you that global governance is the way to go, that regional governance is the only way that you can stay economically competitive. That is a lie. This is a way to manipulate you. Don't fall for it. Hey, if nobody goes along, it stops. Remember that. Thank you. Bye.